Alright, during this demonstration I'm going to show you how to deal with what we call overlapping text boxes. So I've just created two really simple text boxes, test and test 2. Nothing fancy. And when I click on one text box and I slide it over the other one, you can see that it hides part of that one. And the same thing is true when I put this over that one. It kind of hides behind it. There's a real easy way to deal with that when we want to make things really tight together. If I right click on the text box and go to Format Text Box, I'm going to find the Layout tab, and I'm going to change the wrapping style to None. Click OK. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing here. Right click, Format Text Box, Layout, and then click None. And then click OK. Now when I move them really close together, they should just about overlap with each other. If I click on the edge of this and use my arrow key, I can get them real tight together. Okay, now while I've got this together, you can see as I zoom out here, I'm going to highlight these and move them out of the way a little bit. I'll talk to you about changing the order. I'm using Control and Scroll to zoom back in and out, which is really nice for getting detailed work. So if I want to move this L over here really close to the Lancer, you notice that the L is in front of the rest of the word Lancer. If I wanted to change excuse me, if I wanted to change the order in which that appears, I can right click, go to Order, and I can send it to back or send it backward, and watch what happens. Now the rest of the word Lancer is in front of that. So if I wanted to click on the edge and use my arrow keys to kind of overlap a little bit, I could do that. I could nudge it right up here to this L. It's kind of what we call nesting letters. Then of course I can do the same thing with the C for country. And bring this around here. Again, I'm using my arrow keys, my up, down, left, and right on your keyboard. Pretty simple to do, to nudge it around there. Okay, I might want to make this a little bigger, so I'm going to highlight the C, make it a little bigger, open this up. You just play around with it a little bit. Actually, hit the edge of this and click it around. That might be even a little bit too big. So you kind of get the idea there how we can really closely overlap letters. And then of course we bring the country up here. And that's pretty cool. This LCHS I was just kind of playing around with. We'll move that over to the side. And now when you want to group all this together, it's really easy as well. You can click and drag over the entire thing, and then you can click on this little grouping symbol right here, and now all of that moves together, and you can use the arrows as well. If you want to edit a part of it, you just highlight the whole thing, click that ungroup, and now they're not grouped together. So that is how you deal with text boxes overlapping and getting the boxes very close together, as well as changing the order from front to back.